Hello everyone. Today we're going to take a little bit of time to talk about delineation. Now, as an evolutionary astrologer, I of course am very passionate about understanding the soul's contract as to why have we chosen the chart that we have. And by entering through the portal of the South Node and understanding the story and the ancient contract, we get a very, very good insight into the feeling memory of the soul. Now, I am going to spend a few minutes now exploring the chart of Amy Winehouse with all of you. Now, Amy was an amazing singer. For those of you that haven't heard her, check her out on YouTube. There is a lot of material, but I'm sure a lot of you know who I'm talking about when I talk about Amy. Now, she was born in the UK. She had an amazing blues jazz voice, and she was definitely one of a kind. And sadly, she left this earth a few years before her 30th birthday, probably around her first Saturn return. So let's take a little bit of a look at Amy's chart. Now, as you can see, Amy has a Neptune conjunction to her Sagittarius South Node. So let's just start by understanding that Amy was a free spirit. Now, I'm saying this because of the emphasis on Jupiter. Jupiter is the ruler of her South Node, and for me that is giving me a lot of understanding into who I am sitting with. So Amy is an adventurer, a philosopher. She is a free spirit, and most of all, my favorite archetype of Sagittarius, she is a gypsy. Wild energy that, doesn't wish to be tamed. Now, of course, the flip side of this coin, when understanding the prior personality and building a bit of a soul personality profile, is that the shadow side of Jupiter is very much about lack of faith. Now, I don't just mean the faith as in the belief systems and philosophies in which we live by, but the underestimating of faith in oneself. We also know that Jupiter in its shadow form can be very much about freedom and independence being restricted, that opportunities were denied. So, Amy, a gypsy whose independence and freedom may have been taken away from her, a wild, strong-hearted, spirited woman who did not like the word no. And, just near Amy's Jupiter, of course, we have the presence of Uranus, bringing more of this wild, revolutionary, radical energy to her need to seek out freedom and independence and to stamp her sense of uniqueness. I would imagine a sense of uniqueness that she probably wasn't allowed to express, and her feeling memory remembers this. But let's just take into account a couple of other pieces here. Amy has a 7th house South Node. And on that South Node, of course, we find the planet Neptune. Now, again, because we're looking at her character and her personality and who she is on a soul level, Amy is a gentle, sensitive woman, and perhaps highly intuitive, and definitely an artist. Now, that's a pretty obvious statement because she really was an incredible artist with an amazing voice. But much more than that, Amy struggled throughout her life with themes of feeling that she was lovable, feeling that she was able to attract people that would really nourish and nurture her artistic, creative side and allow her to truly flourish and be herself. In fact, unfortunately, Amy struggled pretty well all of her very short life with drug and alcohol addiction, and certainly that can be something that we see very, very strongly when we're looking at something like Neptune on the South Node. Sacrificing herself, losing her sense of self, struggling with addictions, just looking for someone to love her for who she was. Now, her health was a big thing again throughout her whole 27, 28 years. And I just want to highlight a couple of things when we're looking at an astrology chart, because we see Amy has the ruler of her South Node in the 6th house, denoting that her ability to find health and well-being was possibly in some way fragile. We find her sun in the sign of Virgo, again looking to really simplify her life and bring a sense of mental and physical health together. This sun is the focal point of a T-square, and again putting a real sense of tension and pressure on Amy to get her act together when it comes to really finding peace around her physical wellness. Anyway, there is a lot more we could explore with this chart. I will be doing that more on YouTube with my monthly star spotlights. But for now, I hope you've enjoyed this offering. If you have any questions, please put them in the comment box below. And I look forward to sharing next month another one of our famous people. So until then, have a great day. Bye for now.